everybody, this is Macintosh is back again for another video. This week's video is going to be a spooky build, or what I attempted to be a spooky build. I built it in Forgotten Hollow and used the vampire pack, so I feel like that automatically makes it spooky. I'm not super into Halloween. Halloween's not my favorite holiday. I don't like to be scared. I don't like scary things. So I haven't really made very many spooky builds, but I made one at least right here, and I kind of like it. Apologies if you can hear some banging going around in the audio here. There's someone in the garage making a fuss right now, and I just have to record this today. Like, I can't keep pushing it off and waiting for it to be quiet around here, because that just never happens. There's always some noise of someone doing something, making something outside, some dog barking, someone yakking on a bone, someone crying. It's never quiet. So we just gotta deal with it. Hopefully it's not too loud. I mean, I can barely hear it, so I don't know how good my microphone is gonna be at picking it up. I hope it's terrible and doesn't pick it up, but you never know. When I was building this, I used the vampire windows just to go along with the theme. That was about the only windows that I thought fit, but it really made me want to get Strangerville just for those windows. I don't know, I might get like a bundle when you can bundle the new Snowy Escape pack and get Snowy Escape, Strangerville, and some freaking stuff pack. I don't know what, maybe Nifty Knitting. I don't really care at this point. I've gotten everything that I desire, but I really want those Strangerville windows. I thought I could do without buying Strangerville, but those windows would be so nice. I like the style of them. I could not care less about the gameplay of Strangerville. Looks real dumb, do not care, but the build items, or the build items, because like the windows and stuff, because I don't think I care about the buy items, just a bunch of weird Strangerville things, which I don't care. I just want some build items. And this one, I don't love the vampire windows even. Like, they're fine. They're just kind of chunky. Don't really want a chunky window, but it still is fine. It looks good, and it definitely goes along with my theme today. But still, I would prefer the Strangerville windows. I also believe that this home ends up being a tiny home. I think it's the biggest one, like 100 tiles, because I really wanted the foundation. If I didn't use the foundation, it might have been the next one down, like the 64 tile ones. But the houses look so weird when they're not on foundation, and I can't stand it. But I made it a tiny home still, technically. You just don't get the best perks because it's the biggest tiny home. I really think the perks in tiny living are like pretty solid. I really like getting those skill perks if you're in the low enough tiny home. Those are just so nice. It helps you gain skill super fast. Always good for rags to riches or legacy, trying to build up skill and money. Like if you're painting and you can be like an expert painter real quick, that helps out a lot. I love that. Tiny living, nice pack. I go into these voiceovers and I'll kind of have an idea of what I want to say, just so I'm not just sitting here like, what am I going to talk about for 20 minutes? Because I don't like to talk, so I usually write down a few ideas, and then I get going, and it's just gone. I read it, and I'm like, oh, I should talk about this, and then I get distracted, and I don't. That's a problem that I have. Really should fix that and learn how to focus. Not very good at that, though. This isn't what I wrote down either. Still haven't gotten to that. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But I just remembered that I wanted to talk about something that I didn't write down. Imagine if I had an attention span. Good God. Anyways, what I was gonna say is that this house had me do some landscaping, or I chose to. I don't know if I had to, but I chose to do more landscaping than normal. How did I do? I'm not sure. I think it's kind of cool. It's a lot more than I usually do. Put a graveyard in there eventually. It's kind of fun, or scary. Kind of scary. Imagine having a graveyard in your backyard. Yikes, wouldn't like that. One thing that I kind of hate about building in Forgotten Hollow is I feel like I have to use all the vampire plants, but there's not that many options. But like when you get like the green bright plants in here, I think it looks silly and I don't like it. So then I'm just like, fine, I'll just use the vampire stuff for the landscaping, and then there's like hardly any options. I don't like that. I wish there was more like deader plants. Maybe there was more in debug that I missed. I did scroll through debug a little bit for this build, which is very unlike me. I don't like to put that much effort. Like, I just want to go through the build and buy catalog. I'm not trying to go through debug as well, because that takes forever. It's such a mess, takes forever to find anything. I do not have the attention span to look through debug. Like, whatever I found at, like, first glance, that's what we got from debug. I wasn't gonna go searching and hoping that what I wanted was a thing. No, can't do that. I also used some outside plant thingies on this house, which, again, I don't usually do that, because I don't usually put this much effort into the outside, and I feel like it only really fits in this creepy vampire vibe, or spooky vibe, for Halloween. Because it is going to be almost Halloween, I think, when I post this. I can't keep track of the days. I kind of just make videos and then figure out when I'm going to post them after it's completed. Maybe I should plan more. Maybe I should do a lot of things. But I'm just trying to have a good time, so I just go as I please, build something, chat about it forever in a voiceover, ramble about this and that, get distracted, forget what's going on. That's my life. This voiceover is really all over the place. Hope it's not too terrible to listen to. We can get to my list of, like, 2 things that I wrote down that I wanted to talk about if you want. Could that be better conversation? It could be. Is it? I guess you'll let me know. But the first thing I wrote down is a problem that I've been having with the game, and I'm not sure if it's a me problem, my computer problem, or what, but, like, my Sims 4 game is, like, running really, really badly lately, and I don't know why. It's, like, since maybe the last patch that we had, or maybe 2 patches ago for Star Wars. I don't know, a couple patches ago, sometime semi-recently. Ever since then, my game has run terrible. Like, it takes forever to start up. Like, if I wanted to wait freaking ages for my game to start up, I'd just play The Sims 3. Like, I'm not trying to wait forever to play The Sims 4. Like, this game's new, it used to run really well, and lately, it's just running really badly. I'm kind of assuming it's my computer problem, and it just happened to happen around a patch. But is anyone else having issues running it? I don't even know how to fix it. I'm really not that tech savvy. You know, I just Google problems, and if Google doesn't tell me that problem exists for other people, I just gotta scrap my problem and suffer, because what am I gonna do? I don't know how to fix anything. Maybe it'll just fix itself, and magically one day The Sims 4 will open real fast like it used to. Because I haven't bought anything lately, I don't think. What was the last pack that came out? Star Wars, that's garbage. What was the one before that? Nifty Knitting? I didn't buy that one either. It's not like I've bought more content that would slow it down, if that's a thing. I don't really know how things work, but it's running so bad, and it makes me cranky. Like, forget this. I'm not gonna play The Sims 4 if you're gonna run like garbage. Guess I'll just have to go back to The Sims 3. Won't break my heart any. I love The Sims 3. I think she's super fun, and I already know that she runs not awesome, so if she's a little slow, I already expect that, so it doesn't make me angry. But I expect more from The Sims 4. That sounds wrong coming out of my mouth. Usually I expect less from The Sims 4, in terms of gameplay at least. But it should run better. I don't know what the issue is. Please pray for me that it will get better one day soon. I'm not super patient about something like this. So that was topic number 1 on my list. How'd I do? Was that good? Entertaining? I don't know. My foot fell asleep. Stop that. Wake up, Chief. What time is it? It's not even bedtime. Anyways, the second thing on my list is just to ramble about different play styles between the games. Does anyone play differently depending on what Sims game they play? I mean, I've only played The Sims 3 and The Sims 4, really. I played The Sims 2 for like one day, and I haven't opened it again. Not like it was a bad game. It's just I have to use it on my old computer, and I don't like to get her out. She doesn't run very well. She's like 10 years old, but I probably should get over it, because I hear The Sims 2 is really good, and I don't think I played enough of it to really have an opinion yet. But anyway, I'm distracted again, like always. What I was saying is something about different playstyles. Anyways, I personally play The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 like entirely different. Like The Sims 3, I almost always use money cheats. I don't usually play and make money on my own. I feel like it's harder to make money in The Sims 3. And I suppose like if I would play with just one sim, I would not use money cheats. But in The Sims 3, I like never play with one sim. Probably have a stroke before I played with one sim in The Sims 3 because I just don't do that. It's like so unlikely for me to play with one sim in The Sims 3. So I always use money cheats. Like if I want to have a bunch of million kids right away, or if I want to do the daycare career, you won't catch me in a starter home trying to do the daycare career. That would be far too much. I can't handle it. I want a challenge, but not that much. And it's too, I don't know. I just don't like to play without money cheats in The Sims 3. And it's really hard for me to play without cheating with the lifetime aspiration points. Honestly, I get The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 jumbled in my brain, and then I combine words or flip-flop terms for each game, so I don't know what they're called. But like the things where you buy like the steel bladder thing or the fertility treatment trait, I almost always cheat for those. Like if I don't play without those, like my Sims die. Like I can't keep them alive for some reason. Again, that's probably a me problem, and I just suck at this game without cheating. But it's more fun, and who cares if you cheat? Sometimes cheating is the way you gotta go, I guess. Don't cheat in real life important things, like if you're a doctor taking a doctor exam, maybe don't cheat on the test. I don't want you to, scalp me and I, like, die. What am I saying right now? Oh my god. You're just gonna have to keep this. We're gonna keep it authentic on this channel. I'm not gonna fake it, make it, write a script. You're just gonna get what I give you. Hope you enjoy. Anyway, so on The Sims 4, the opposite thought. There's a word for that, isn't there? To contrast The Sims 3, in The Sims 4, I very rarely use money cheats. I feel like you can get rich so fast in The Sims 4, so I don't feel the need to. Like, gardening gets you hella rich real fast. Painting gets you super rich. And I always like to do painting, and then I buy that one item from City Living where you can, like, triple the price of your item. So it's like if you paint something worth $1,000, you can sell it on that, do the yard sale thing, and then it's like $3,000. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the object's called, but that's what happens. And that helps you get money so fast. Like when you can triple the price of your paintings, you're good. You're good to go. Even painting without that, you make a lot of money painting, which is sick. So it's super easy. So I like never use money cheats. And I don't usually cheat for the whatever they're called, lifetime points, whatever they're called in the game. Because usually I can get enough aspiration points or whatever to buy whatever traits I want to buy, like the gym rat, or there's a fertility treatment in The Sims 4 too, right? I don't even know what's in there because I don't buy them that often. I just feel like the game is super easy, so I don't have to cheat. Whereas in The Sims 3, it's harder, so then I have to cheat. I don't know. It's just different, and I have to play them differently. But do other people play them differently? I don't know. I don't really watch people do Let's Plays, and especially not just, like, casual Let's Plays. Like, I've seen a few Let's Plays that have a purpose, like at the Strangerville Let's Play, just to see how the gameplay was, which is terrible, which is why I don't like Strangerville. But yeah, I was just thinking about that. I was like, I don't play The Sims 4 and The Sims 3, like, similarly, yeah, that's how you say it, right? I don't play them the same at all. And I don't know if other people do, because I didn't really get into Sims YouTube when Sims 3 was out, so I've never really watched a Sims 3 Let's Play. And I'm not super involved, so I don't even know people's opinions. People probably play them differently. I don't know. Let me know. Do you play the Sims games differently, depending if you play whatever games you like? Sims 1, Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4? Do you usually have the same play style? Is it different? Do you play the same every time? Do you play differently every time? I'm a creature of habit. I don't like to change things. Well, anyways, leave me a comment down below about that or whatever your little heart desires. Comments are always a good time. I will read them all. I'll give you a little heart, probably reply, unless I forget or I read them at 3 in the morning and then fall asleep before I can think about replying. So that's kind of the end of my list of voiceover topics, and it didn't fill the full voiceover. That's a big bummer. Guess that's how it is, baby. Maybe this is why I'm not a professional voiceover man. Sure, that's what words do and are. Should I edit this more and make it more of a precise script that sounds stunning? Or should I keep it where I just kind of go with whatever happens and that's just my authentic self and that's what you get? I don't know what's better. Yeah, I want to be honest, I don't want to be fake. But what if my natural honest self is shit and I sound stupid? I don't want to sound stupid. If I can make myself sound better with a script, but then how would I know how much to write for the script? Maybe I'll like record myself reading something and see how long it takes. Like 500 words takes this long to read, and then write a script based off the time limit of my video that I've edited. I could do that. I'll think about it. I don't know what's going on. I just too much go with the flow. I just want to have fun. Too much planning, that's not fun. I think we're almost to the end of the video now. We're putting up like the little scrapes and cracks in the walls. Never use those except when I build like a vampire or spooky house. So that was kind of fun to add them in this build. I really should try new things more often. But when I build a lot of base game houses, like there's only so much you can do. I mean, you can choose a purple couch versus a blue couch or a green couch, or do light wood versus dark wood, but they kind of all look similar. I mean, unless you're more creative than I, maybe, which lots of people are more creative than I, but I feel like they all kind of look the same when they're base game, but I still like doing base game. I don't know. I've decided soon that I'm going to do apartment renovations, so look out for that. But anyways, I think we're coming up to the end of the video now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If not, well, thanks for watching anyway. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, comment something down below, and subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you all in the next video, for whatever that might be. Bye.